Hey, what's up YouTube? As requested, I'm finally doing my RTA matches. I'm doing my placement matches. So this one's going to be a pretty long video, but we have a fun team. Not that boring old CC team that you see right there. That's what I used to run like maybe last season. Actually, I don't think I even touched last season, the season before that. So I want to give a huge shout out to my guildie Eli for this. He gave me all the rune builds and everything, all the mons that I need for this team. I only built like maybe 6 or 7 of them. So I didn't really get to play around with all the different variations that I could have. And he also gave me like a breakdown of how to use this team, etc. So thank you so much, Eli. Also want to give a quick shout out to my guildie Swifty. He's currently on my account right now messing around, trying to get me to C3. If he does, great. If not, great. Doesn't really matter. I'll probably try to push for it myself next season, if anything. So yeah, I wasn't really too sure what to pick here. I went with the Gapdoll at the end. Probably not the best pick into this one. And then I also ended up banning the Nora. Since we don't really have a cleanser here, I don't want her to land those provokes and those stuns if she's on despair. Not too sure what she even is on in RTA. Like I said, take everything that I say with a grain of salt, because I am probably like a F1 player in RTA. If I do anything wrong, if there's anything I could do better, ban better, whatever, draft better, let me know in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate it. Maybe I'll try it out next season and actually try to push as far as I can. We'll see. I really hate RTA. But man, this team is super fun. As you can see, we're going to go ahead and use the skill 3 either on the Leo or the Ragdoll. I went with the Leo here. Snipe the Fengyan. And at this point, I don't really have all too much to worry about. The Beast Monks can be a little bit annoying, especially the Ritesh with the skill 3 defense break into the Camilla. But honestly, with them critting, we're going to get that attack bar back. And so we're going to be cycling the turns a little bit. And now it's just a matter of killing them one by one. At this point, I started targeting the Chandra just because he doesn't have the hug. If I start working onto the Camilla, I'm not really going to get anywhere with her. So I'm just going to start targeting the Chandra, try to get rid of him first. And then the Ritesh and leave the Camilla for last, hopefully. And I also want to mention, as the matches go on, it does get a little bit crazier and crazier. And you're probably going to be like, how the hell did you win it? LD abusing. That's my only explanation. So I'm just going to fast forward it a little bit, and then I'll talk when the next crazy thing is about to happen or does happen. Because I don't know if you want to hear me yapping for 30 minutes. Alright, so right here we lost to Tilasha both times. Now it's a 3v3. And the only way I could really win this is if I can get a stack on the Nana and survive. So I try to get that Chandra. He would have died to the dots, but we got to get that stack, so I killed him. The Ragdoll is now in torrent range, so we're going to go for the kill onto the Ritesh. We got the stack. We have 2 stacks actually. Alright, she kills the Ragdoll, freezes the Leo, looking a little bit sketchy right here. If we can proc on the Ragdoll, which we don't, we could have killed her. Goes for the kill onto the Nana, almost kills the Leo, but we have the torrent again, and she's going to be going down for a sketchy first win. Alright, here's the second match. I'm just going to let the drafting go by so you can see how I picked. Again, I'm a huge noob in RTA. Do not come to me with any RTA advice. I am the worst. I'll give you advice for anything but RTA. So right here I just went with the attack lead since they will all benefit from it. My Nana is on an additionals build, so she's going to be doing a little bit more damage with that attack lead. And then of course the Leo and the Fire Cassandra will be doing more damage. Right here, wasn't really too sure what to hit. I went for the Grogan because he doesn't have will. If I hit the Ryu, he's going to take the turn. This dude was on Nemesis, surprisingly. He's going to go for his skill 3, I believe. Lands the stuns. We're going to have to go for the snipe here. We kill him. We get the stack. Seems like we're chilling so far. There goes a Robo. He's going to start popping off. They're all going to start popping off. There goes the Han. Almost kills the Tilasha. There goes a more, killing the Tilasha. I don't think they procced the passive on the Fire Cassandra yet. The Tilasha goes down, comes back up. And now right here, I wasn't exactly sure what to do. If I go for the skill 3, well, it's not really going to do anything. For some reason, I was thinking that they had a cleanse in it, but no, that would be pretty broken. Went for the skill 2 to heal up a little bit. They keep targeting the Fire Cassandra. The next turn, I should have her skill 2 and we could snipe something. There goes the Robo killing her. But we can either bring her back or put this guy in torrent range. We're going to go for the snipe onto the Han. Now it's a 3v2. We have the stack on the Nana. Can we land some stuns here? Okay, we don't. We land the defense break onto the fire Robo. I mean, the dark Robo. There he goes. Taking all those damn turns. He doesn't kill the Tilasha, which is kind of huge right there. So we can do a little bit more damage. And we can sustain a bit more hits because they're going to keep targeting her. She goes down. We kill the Robo. And now it's a 2v1. We got the stack on the Nana, so we're going to be chilling. Especially if we can land a defense break. He goes for a skill 2. And this will secure the win onto the next hit. Now you might ask in the comment section, why are you picking these units? Like, why aren't you commentating? Honestly, I was just kind of going with the flow. Eli told me to select the first 2 and then draft afterwards what would work. And I kind of just went with whatever. Like the Carlos was just what I thought would be fun for this one. Could have went with the Fire Cassandra, I guess. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Try to push back the Gemini, see if we can land some stuns. There goes the Oliver. He's not really going to be able to do all that much. He just gets to push back onto the Nana. And, well, I guess resets the Nana, resets the Leo. Which is a little bit annoying. We kill the Gemini. We're going to go for the Puppeteer. He goes down. Now it's a 4v2. And at this point, this is basically a win. He quits. On to the next one. So for the most part, I just kind of kept running the Nana, Ragdoll, Leo, and then the Tilasha +1. The +1 would just kind of vary depending on what the team was. Right here, I kind of found the Escher to maybe be the biggest problem because he does have the strip and the heal. He could be doing a bit of damage, although he would be giving the attack bar to the Ragdoll. They banned the Nana. Not sure what the best picks were. And yeah, so we're going to start working onto the Wusa here. He's gonna put the shield up. They're gonna take all their turns. Okay, he strips everything. We're gonna start working onto the Vanessa. If we can kill her first, then we don't have all that much to worry about, because we do have the Tilasha for the skill 3, which can revive. There goes Vanessa. Now it's a 4v2. We did get the attack bar on the Carlos. There goes the Moore hitting the Carlos. Luckily he's a little tanky, so he could take some hits. Sorry I didn't show the runes. I forgot to show the runes, and then I also don't have the runes on them anymore, so maybe I'll rune them up next time if you want to see them. They killed the Carlos, and now it's a 3v3. At this point, we're gonna start targeting the Moore since we proc this passive. He's gonna go for his skill 2, and we can start working onto him, doing a bit of damage. If we can kill him, then our chances of winning go up. The Verdi's not gonna be doing all that much. Same thing with the Wusa, unless he lands those sleeps, which can be super annoying. But yeah, the Moore is going down pretty quickly. He isn't on violent, at least that I noticed as I'm post commentating this. I was not paying attention to that in the actual match. Okay, nice proc. He dies to the dots, and now it's a 3v2. We're very likely to win this one, because if they bring one of the Dragon Knights low, we're gonna snipe something for damn sure. Unless he sleeps with the Wusa, then that could be the problem. And now we're basically waiting for the Tilasha to have her skill 3 back. That way we can for sure kill something. It's super nice seeing them get into torrent range. But since I saw the Verdi was gonna move first and I got a proc, I healed up a little bit. That way he doesn't kill the Ragdoll. And he starts targeting the Tilasha, which I think is the right play here. That way they don't have to deal with the revives and stuff. But yeah, we have a lot of damage on our side. We're getting close to killing this Wusa. The Tilasha has the skill 3 up. We're going to go ahead and snipe the Verdi Hill with the Ragdoll. And we're going to finish off the Wusa with the Leo for the 3rd win. Now for this team, I honestly had zero clue what I was doing. I brought in the Gapsu just to try him out and see exactly how well he works. And I kind of forgot how annoying the dark cigar can be. Can't think of his name right now. It's not Craig. I remember how busted he was a while back. Right here, I was thinking if I can kill the Kaki first, then I don't really have too much to worry about. The Gapsu did a pretty good chunk of damage onto him. We didn't land a defense break or anything. That Molly will be taking a turn unless we can kill the Kaki here. Okay, we got super close to killing him. She's gonna shield him up. Can we kill him here? We broke the shield, not enough. He's gonna go for the skill 2. No, he goes for the skill 1. And we're getting super close to killing him. If we can kill him, we are gonna have a little bit of an advantage. Then I started targeting the Molly. If we can kill her, they're not gonna have heals. But as soon as that dark bison starts taking turns, this is where we get screwed, because I kind of forgot what he does. And he lands like every single provoke. He lands those defense breaks as well. This guy is super annoying. It lasted for a while. The only way I can really escape this is if he doesn't land it, or if I proc out of it. And it wasn't really happening. So they were having a lot of openings right here. The Carlos not looking too healthy. I can try to go for the dark bison, but if I do, he's gonna land those provokes again. And they're working onto the Carlos, which is a smart play. So the Carlos will be going down pretty soon here. Okay, there goes the last stack on the Nana. And we're not landing anything on this Bison. This guy's like 1,000 resist. Again, I don't know if that's in his passive or not. And the Carlos will be going down pretty soon. If not to the Bison, to the Fire Ryu. Keep working onto the Molly. If we can kill her again, they're not going to have the heals and we should be able to kill them. I think Juno would have been really good for this team instead of the Carlos because he didn't do all too much in this match. So now it's a 3v3. Our side still looks pretty healthy. We landed defense break onto the Molly. If we can proc out, we could probably kill her, but she's going to bubble up. So yeah, there goes our dreams. This guy's getting super close to dying, so that's the good thing about her wasting the shield. We could potentially kill this dude if we hit hard enough with the Ragdoll. Or can we kill the Gapsu? We do kill him. Now it's a 3v2. We're going to try to get rid of the Molly. That way we don't have to deal with the Fire Ryu because he can be pretty scary. As you can see, I took the risk right there to test it out. And we kind of got punished. Now we are super close to being in torrent range. Not enough though. The Molly's going to keep hitting him. Can we land a stun? We're just increasing the attack bar. Can we land a stun with a Nana? No, we don't. He's going to hit the Ragdoll. Ooh, super close here. We don't land anything with the Gapsu. And we should be able to kill the Molly here, no problem. Alright, now it's a 3v1. We do have the stack on the Nana, so we are alright. And we're going to start to slowly work on him. Again, she's on an additionals build, so she also does a little bit of damage as the match goes on. And this guy will be going down to the Nana for the 4th one. On to the next one. So for this match, I was kind of considering on banning the Tessa, which probably would have been the better pick here. But I thought if I ban the Riley, then I don't have to deal with the heals and I can snipe them in peace. But he banned the Tilasha, which was kind of the main point of my team here. So let's see how this one went. Okay, we're going to try to get the pushback on the Miles. We didn't. We landed a stun on him, which is kind of nice. That way he doesn't target the Fire Cassandra. Okay, we're going to start working onto him. Decent chunk of health. I took the risk here and I went for the kill onto the Miles. It was high risk, high reward, and it really paid off right there. Now the Tess is going to go for the Oblivion. And he lands it onto the Nana, puts it onto her for 3 turns. They start targeting her. There goes this Dominic, bringing her down. We're going to try to kill him if we can. He's a little bit on the squishier end. So we should be able to snipe him when we get that scale 2 back. There goes the Rika. She didn't stun the Fire Cassandra, which is pretty huge. We're going to be able to secure a kill. The Dominic is going to probably... No, he targets the Ragdoll. We go for the skill 2 to secure the kill. Either onto the Rika or the Dominic. Who do I pick? I went for the Rika. A little bit of a risky play again. High risk, high rewards. Now this Dominic will be going down pretty soon. He lands the Oblivion onto the Fire Cassandra, but we kill the Dominic. It's a 3v1. Will this Tessa solo us here? I don't know. He kills the Fire Cassandra. He doesn't proc. We didn't land a dot. We're doing a good chunk of damage. He lands the Oblivion onto the Ragdoll, but we're still going to hit pretty damn hard and secure this win. On to the next one. Now for this one, my idea was to ban the Charlotte because she has the attack bar boosting, and I thought that they probably wouldn't be tuned. They banned the Carlos, which was kind of a good pick because if they snipe something, the Carlos is going to take a turn, potentially do a good chunk of damage. But we still have the setup here as long as we can take the turns. We're going to go for the pushback onto the Oliver. We do land it. The Adriana takes a turn here. Of course, they are not speed tuned. Now it's time to snipe something. What are we going to go for the snipe on? The Oliver, that way he's not resetting everything and going crazy. I thought about going for the Adriana, but I thought that would be the safer play. And he just gave up, so I guess I was right. GG's. Alright, now we're fighting a C1 player. So my idea for this was to go for the ban onto the Isis because I didn't want to get Oblivion by her. I'm not too sure how well she lands it or not, but I didn't want to go for the risk. He bans the Tilasha, so I ended up going for the Ragdoll defense lead because we need him to tank those hits. Not too scared about the yellow hacker because I know what he does. So let's see how this one went. Alright, we're going to work onto the hacker. And we could potentially kill him with the Carlos if we can get him low enough. Can we land a defense break? Oh, we actually landed onto the hay gang. But we're going to keep working onto this guy. We could potentially kill with Carlos. No, we don't kill him. But funny enough, he's going to die to the dots. She doesn't land the crit onto the Carlos, which is pretty huge. Oh, he doesn't die to the dots yet. There he goes. Now it's a 4v3 and we don't have all that much to worry about except for the Fire Cassandra. So we're going to start working on to the hay gang since his defense broken. I'd go for the attack break so she doesn't do all that much damage, which kind of helped us out right there. And we go for the skill 1. I should have went for the skill 2. I was just kind of saving it just in case we got into torrent range. But yeah, I'm too, I guess, buzzy when it comes to RTA. And now at this point, we're pretty much going to secure a win. We're going to work onto the TATO and leave the Fire Cassandra for last, unless we can land some stuns on her. But yeah, she's not going to be doing all that much. If she kills something, we got the stacks. If she kills something that's other than Carlos, we're going to get his attack bar up. There he goes. Now she can potentially snipe something. She kills the Carlos. Good choice. We land the stun, and yeah, she's not going to be able to do anything. GG's. Now if you're not at the point yet where you're like, what the hell's going on with these matches, like everything is just so wild, I don't know how you're winning these, pay attention to this match because there's a little bit of a surprise. So this guy either runs his team or knows how to counter it. He picks the Ragdoll and the Leo, so I was kind of like, what the hell do I use here? I don't have much ruined up, so I went for the Tessa because I know Tessa can be pretty good into them. Brought in the Gapsu for a little bit of the heals. Not too sure what he was going to bring in. He brings in the Tilasha and I'm like, ah, shit, he's going to get me here. Who else does he pick? He goes for the Camilla. Not too afraid of her because we have the Tessa, especially if he doesn't ban the Tessa. And then I was also like, damn, who do I pick? Went for the Carlos here because if he snipes something, then we can get that attack bar. And last but not least, do I go for the Fire Cassandra? Do I go for Douglas? I have this Leica with one missing rune. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and bring in the Leica, thinking that he wouldn't ban him. And let's see what he picks here. I look at it like, Okay, it's not that bad. He has a decent amount of crit rate. Still a decent amount of stats. While missing that rune. He picks a Wusa. Okay, not too scary. No, never mind. He goes for a Shizuka. Is he going to select that? Okay, yes he does. I went for the ban on her because I hated Shizuka like 2 seasons ago. And he bans a Leica that was missing the rune, so that kind of worked out. Now it's just a matter of hopefully not getting sniped like crazy by this team. And if the Tessa can survive and land those Oblivions, we're going to be set. There goes the fucking Leo. Targeting the Nana, doesn't land anything. He's going to use the skill 3 on the Ragdoll. Who does he target? It's going to be the Tessa. He doesn't kill the Tessa, which is kind of surprising because he's not that tanky. Now we're going to go for a skill 2. Alright, perfect. Now I could go for the kill onto the Ragdoll, or I can try to Oblivion this Leo. I Oblivion the Leo. We can go for the kill onto the Ragdoll. Now we're going to start targeting the Tilasha. And he gave up. GG's. Now right here, I was like, what the hell is going on with this team? Am I just completely out of the loop? When the hell did Kashmir become meta in RTA, especially with the Tableau? So I had to read his skills to see what he does. I ended up banning the Celia because I know she can be the biggest pain in the ass. I wasn't too afraid about the Tableau, like what really is he going to do aside from reset the attack bar, maybe proc a lot. So let's see how this team worked. He does take the first turn. Boosts up the Fire Cassandra. Who's she gonna snipe? Goes for the Carlos. Alright, the Carlos is back. Now the Tableau is gonna go for the skill 3. So honestly, I'm not too sure what the Kashmir is there to do. Now there goes the, I think his name is Zima, or her name. Froze the Carlos. We're gonna go for the snipe here. And we go for the snipe onto the Kashmir because I had no clue what he does, did not want to find out. So let me know if that was the right pick, or should I have went into the Zima. Okay, they're gonna keep working onto the Carlos. Surprised that he's still alive at this point. We land the glancing onto the Tableau. I should have went for the potential stun onto the Tableau right there. Stuns the Ragdoll. There goes the Fire Cassandra. She still hasn't killed the Carlos. He's thinking what to do. Okay, he, I think, reset the Fire Cassandra, or at least made her get the skill quicker. Not too sure what he does. A lot of these RTA units, like, I'm not sure what they do because I do not care, if I'm being honest. Okay, she snipes the Carlos, but not with the skill 2. We trade with the Tableau. And now it's just a matter of killing the Zima and then working on to the Fire Cassandra. We brought her pretty low here. Who's she gonna go for? The Ragdoll. Doesn't kill him though. The Zima goes for the skill 3. Lands the reset and the freezes. Okay, there goes the Fire Cassandra. Since she used the skill 2, she's not gonna do all that much. What's the Zima gonna do? Boost up her attack bar. She gonna kill the Ragdoll? Yes, she does, but surprise, surprise, she goes down, and now it's a 2v1. The Nana again does a little bit of damage, so we don't have all that much to worry about. He gives up anyways. GG's. And yeah, that concludes my placement. I actually got a 10 out of 10. Hit Conqueror 1. I was pretty surprised because I thought I was at least going to lose a few, especially trying out this team that I haven't used. So kind of glad that it worked out in the end. Really fun team. Again, thank you so much, Eli. And then thank you so fucking much, Swifty, for getting me to C3. I really appreciate it because I did not want to get to C3 on my own. You're the best, Tato. You are the best. MVP. Again, guys, I hate RTA. I don't think you guys understand how much I hate it. Like, you can give me all the LD5s in the world, all the like 230 plus Swift sets, the 300 fucking violent will sets, etc. I will still not do RTA. I just hate it. Actually, I take that back. That sounds like a lot of fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys liked seeing this and you want to see more in the future, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because that'll let me know if you really want to see this. This is like torture to me. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.